Hello YouTube, this is Silverageddave. Today is Tuesday, but I'm working on my Wednesday video, or Thursday, who knows. And this is a community Silverageddave tip of the day. I really appreciate, I've talked about the contest and my experience on YouTube. I'm very fortunate. I've been doing this, I think, five and a half months, and within that I took like a month to 2 month health break where I wasn't feeling very well, and the response I've gotten from the community is just overwhelming. The number of people who've reached out and commented has been just humbling, so I really appreciate it. Now, my experience with YouTube has been made better because of my associations, because of the friendships I've made. And so today, rather than doing a big room tour, I will scan around the room a little. I've got a comic wall rebuild. I want to highlight a particular channel that has made possibly the biggest difference for me. That's going to be this one right here. There's a little glare on him, but the Great Legend Show. All right, so I adjusted the screen here a little bit on the iPad because I had some pretty bad glare, but specifically shouting out to new YouTubers. When I started making my videos just a handful of months ago, I really started out, and I've commented on this, that I was just talking to myself. And I quickly found a few, I'll call them influential YouTubers out there that have a large following, and I felt so welcomed by so many. But rather than me shouting out, anyone else, this particular video, I really want to highlight Rob here. I started watching his channel months and months and months ago. It really was after I started making videos. I didn't find him right away, I don't think, but I quickly found that a lot of the people that I respected were part of his chat. So Great Legend does a lot of live shows. He has some comic book shows, and he has some video game shows. And Silverageddave, I am old enough. I grew up like some of the other older guys. I mean, I remember Atari 2600 coming out and Pong, and that was the greatest thing in the world. I mean, I think I'd still like to play that. But, I started finding Great Legend, some of his comic book shows, but as you can see here, a lot of his shows aren't even, as I scroll through here, aren't even comic books, but all his shows, the chats are live, the chats are happening, there's always people on there, and there's always comic book discussion, and it's all the people that I love talking to and connecting with. When you go on to a Great Legend show, I'm going to recommend, don't be a wallflower. Get on there and start chatting and meet people. Literally click in there, find out the people, and sub them up. So I'm just going to pick one of his shows here. So
AKA Brian Spaceboy 227 and Alfred 83.
He does these shout outs all the time. When you start getting involved, you'll find yourself just pulled into that show. But more importantly, what you'll do is you'll make the community smaller. You'll start to feel like a bigger part of it. You'll start meeting YouTubers that you wouldn't otherwise have met. And you can see the length of some of his shows. This one's, you can watch the chat in here, and it's just happening. And as I look through here on the chat, you're going to see people, this is just a random one I pulled up, but you're going to see people that are very cool people. You're going to find people that you wouldn't have otherwise found so quickly. And so you just go in there, and like, for example, right here, Alex the Comic Quarter, he's another guy that if you're not subbed, I'd be shocked, but you want to sub. So it's so easy. You literally just go in when you're on a chat, or here it's in the comments, and you click on it, okay? And it's going to pull up Alex the Comic Quarter. And sure enough, I am subscribed. I'm a big fan. But you click on there, you sub them up, you go back to the chat, and you just type a little comment in there that, hey, Alex just subbed you up, and Alex is going to reach back, or whoever. I met Rag718 in there. I met so many people really through the Great Legends show, and now I don't sleep a whole lot at night. So I'll, once the family goes to bed, sometimes I go for a run or I work on YouTube. But I find it so common, almost nightly. If Great Legend has a show, I'm clicking on it. And a lot of times it's funny, they're video game shows, and I'm really getting hooked on them. And I'm watching him right now. He's playing a lot of Injustice, and the guy's funny, he's entertaining. But equally, what happens is you just feel part of the community. I jump on there nowadays, and he's always got something kind or something nice. And the biggest thing I look for when I'm watching YouTube videos, I want to leave with a smile. And I always hope that's what my channel is bringing to other people. Well, my experience with YouTube has been most influenced by, my association with great YouTubers, specifically the Great Legends show. It's something I just love being part of. I love jumping on it and watching and then contributing through the chat. So that's my tip of the day for newer YouTubers. If you're going to church, okay, just a quick analogy. You're going to church maybe the first time at a new church, and you walk in and it's so big and there's so many people in there. Well, you know how you make that room smaller? You get involved. You volunteer. You join stuff. And frankly, that's what shows like the Great Legends show will bring to you, is they're going to make that room a lot smaller. They're going to make you feel like you are a part of it. You jump on his chat and you say, hey there, and at some point he's going to shout you out, okay? And he's going to acknowledge you're there, and other people are going to acknowledge you're there. And then when they put out a video and you comment on those videos, it's just part of that community. And that's what I'm all about, is building community. And frankly, I've learned some of that from the Great Legend. So Rob, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This video is really designed as a tip of the day to newer YouTubers. You want to get involved quick, this is the way to do it. But it's also my appreciation to Rob. All right, guys, so we're coming to the end of another Silverageddave tip of the day. So appreciate anyone who watches. I'm truly humbled. Anyone who pulls up one of my videos, like, subscribe, comment. Just love hearing from you guys. But with that, this is Silverageddave, tip of the day, maybe number 5. I don't even know. Silver is out.